Today's a special day for us at UAB. University of Alabama at Birmingham Department of Music started over 2 years ago with a commitment to find instruments that would match our quality and our passion to be one of the most excellent music schools in the nation.
What's so wonderful about an All-Steinway school is you have this wonderful symbol of excellence which would be affiliated and associated with our Department of Music. However, as is the case with many ambitious undertakings, a dean has to think about how to put the funding together. And so we started to think about what funds we could identify within the school and which funds we would have to fundraise for outside the school. And so as a consequence, we were really pleased to see that a number of our friends in the community were very interested in this particular program.
When a school becomes an All-Steinway school, it demonstrates a commitment to excellence by providing its students and faculty with the best possible instruments for the study of music. When an institution is an All-Steinway school, it shares the Steinway & Sons trademark, which is our most cherished symbol, something that we have spent 154 years perfecting.
And today, very happy to be sitting here in the Steinway factory where we are about to make selection on all our new grands for the entire department. We'll go home with 32 pianos today in our back pocket if we can fit them in the taxi and on the plane. And we will find a department that has been transformed not only by the donations, but by the students and the excellent faculty that we have at UAB who are looking at transforming this idea of a dream into a reality.
Oftentimes there's been a very long process to come to this point, and this is the pivot point where people come and make a selection of the pianos that they particularly fall in love with. These pianos vary somewhat in terms of character and strength and so on and so forth, and they can choose the piano that most suits the hall that they're going into, the studio that they're going to be used in, and so on and so forth. And it's a very exciting day. It's the culmination of many, many years of work. It's the culmination of 10 months of our work preparing the piano ready for selection. And then we in the selection room prepare the pianos for that selection day. And everyone is very, very important, and it's a very precious, special day for everybody involved. From the time the rim is bent, it's around 10 months. There's dwell times, there's times when the piano is sitting, acclimatizing to what its last process had been. Around 10 months is elapsed from the time the rim is bent till the time it can appear in the selection room. So it's a kind of a gestation period for it.
Obviously, Steinway has been around for so long and has such a great track record for being able to withstand the demands that are put on these instruments. So for me, from a maintenance perspective, for everything from tuning to the cabinetry, it's a great quality instrument, and we are very excited about being able to offer that to our students.
In my opinion, it has two completely different approaches. One is that we really are becoming first All-Steinway school in the state of Alabama, which is our tremendous achievement and pride. Our current students and our prospective students will definitely notice huge difference, and not only our students but also the concert goers who attend UAB concerts, they certainly are going to see the difference when the new Steinway will sit on the stage of our Halsey Recital Hall.
Well, this is very important for us on a lot of levels, primarily though obviously to recruit great piano students to our department. We have some of the finest faculty here, and we are trying to do all that we can to attract the caliber student that we want to have to put out into the music world at UAB. So recruitment is huge for us. It's also huge for us because we very much need to put a product in here that can withstand the sheer size and numbers of students that we have come through the department in any given year. All of our majors have to take piano, and so we have a great need for instruments that can service a large number of students and hold up well under very difficult circumstances sometimes for sheer numbers of people coming through the building.
The faculty and the staff are very excited, as are the students. They know that this elevates, this brings in not just great instruments. This is not just a pretty logo in the Steinway & Sons name. It brings in a mark of excellence and a tradition for over 100 years, which has been established as the finest instrument in the world. That is without question. They, with that standard of excellence, want also to be known as the finest music department. And so it is a logical partnership that we make today. Well, we have finished with our 2 days of selection, and we will indeed enjoy 32 new pianos coming to the University of Alabama at Birmingham Department of Music in just a few weeks. It's been an exciting experience, rewarding, a little tiring, but wonderful. I'm especially proud that to our already wonderful bank of exceptional faculty, students who are eager to learn, to grow, to mature as musicians, we can now say is becoming and being an all-Steinway school. We have given them every opportunity and will give generations to come every opportunity to be the best that they can be. There's a Korean saying, if you enjoy the fruit, don't forget who planted the tree. We've spent 2 days reminding ourselves of who plants, that we may enjoy the fruit of their labor. Our grateful thanks to Steinway, to everyone we have met here, but most especially for the instruments which we will enjoy for generations to come. I'm reminded this week, as we were touring around and seeing the instruments and touching the instruments and shining them and making sure they were polished, I was reminded of my favorite quote by George Handel, the famous composer of Messiah and many other oratorios and operas. At the end of one of the first performances of Messiah, a gentleman came up to Handel and said, trying to pay him a compliment, "My dear Handel, you really entertained them tonight." To which Handel replied, "My dear sir, had I only entertained them, I would have been very sorry. I'd hoped to make them better." And I think that's exactly what we've done here today and through our labor of love for over 2 years, and what we will continue to do for the students, for the faculty, and all who come through our doors. We will make them better. It's good to be home.